Terrible charity that we've been following, despite our reporting and actually being prosecuted by the state of California, continues to rake in money in the name of veterans. Here's Drew's report.
Help Hospitalized Veterans is one of the most troubling charities we've ever reported on. Its mission is to take in donations and then help hospitalized veterans by sending them arts and crafts kits, models, to occupy time of vets who are hospitalized. The charity has been raking in donations for more than 40 years, and in 2011 and 2012, the last 2 years the charity filed tax returns, it collected $64 million. Those same filings showed its officers paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in salaries, donated money, paid for $80,000 in golf club memberships, and directors and their spouses were approved to travel first class for any function related to the charity. All money supposedly donated to help hospitalized veterans.
Hello, Mr. Lynch.
When we confronted their then CEO 2 years ago about what this charity actually does, Mike Lynch told us he would explain it all tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow came, and we got this.
I have a statement that I have prepared. It says, we hope that these unproven allegations will not diminish the more than 40 years of service HHV has provided to our nation's most valuable treasure, our veterans. HHV looks forward to the chance to tell its story and hopes that this action will not impede its ability to provide vital support to hospitalized veterans nationwide. Thank you very much.
What about, I got to ask you about the money, though. I mean, that doesn't answer any of the questions about the money that they're... That's it? That's all you're guys going to say?
The state of California cracked down on the charity, forced it to change its board, retire its CEO, and pay back $4 million in fines. And even more startling, CNN has just learned the Veterans Administration itself banned Help Hospitalized Veterans from having anything to do with its veterans hospitals or patients for the past 2 years. Something Help Hospitalized Veterans never bothered to mention on its website. But in a surreal twist, the charity survived. How? By hiring this woman to run its operation. And this is where poor management at the VA, the actual Department of Veterans Affairs, and the very bad veteran charities intersect. Diane Hartman was an administrator with the VA for years, until this 2010 scathing government report found Hartman taking luxurious trips to Las Vegas and San Diego, misusing money, and then lying to cover it all up. According to the VA's Office on the Inspector General, Hartman had misused official time and travel, failed to properly record compensatory time for her subordinates, and improperly used hundreds of hours of unauthorized compensatory leave herself. It wasn't enough at the VA for Hartman to get fired. She retired a year later, after a more than 30-year career with the VA.
So what does Diane Hartman have to do with Help Hospitalized Veterans? This disgraced charity was looking for a new CEO, and a disgraced former VA administrator apparently was the perfect fit.
I can't believe a charity of that stature could possibly overlook that person's background. That was not merely an allegation made by someone at the Veterans Administration. That was a long, thorough, well-vetted report. And what they concluded are activities that no CEO, I would say actually no charity employee, should have in his or her background.
Hartman has been the CEO here for 2 years, but when we began asking questions, her status suddenly changed. She's now listed as interim CEO. And that ban on Help Hospitalized Veterans from doing business with the VA, well, it's just been extended another 2 years. At its warehouse in California, workers looked busy assembling what looked like those craft kits. At least that's what we were able to see until they shut the doors. In a statement, the charity says it is finding alternative avenues to distribute the craft kits. But where are they sending them? And why is this charity still collecting money? We wanted to talk to the new CEO.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, is Diane Hartman in?
She's not available.
Is she in?
She's not available.
Can we talk to somebody about help hospitalized veterans? My name is Drew Griffin with
One moment.
CNN.
Even though the CEO, Diane Hartman, is just upstairs, the receptionist calls the plant manager, whose name is Chip.
Hey, Chip. Drew Griffin with CNN. I was trying to reach Diane Hartman. I understand she's here but not available. I want to ask you about this letter which extends the ban you guys have with VA hospitals. You can't work in VA hospitals. You can't have any access to VA hospitals. And I want to know, how does the help hospitalized veterans continue to operate if it can't deliver any products that it says it delivers to veterans in hospitals?
I don't have any comment to that. I'm not. I don't know how to comment to that.
Can anybody comment? I mean, you're asking the public for donations and you're getting millions in donations, and yet the VA doesn't want you to have anything to do with any of their hospital services or veterans. It would seem that somebody at this facility should be able to explain what's going on.
I'm not part of that operation. I don't have.
Can
any
you
comment.
find anybody who is part of that operation? This is the operation, right?
Yeah.
Diane's upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Can
Well,
she
if you'd
come
like-
down?
I don't know. I don't know.
Or can you
if
go
she-
ask
if
her
she's in-
maybe, or just give her a call?
I haven't been able to get hold of her this morning.
She's upstairs.
Been tied up. Yeah.
Okay.
Between meetings and
Does she have an assistant?
no.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can make an appointment and.
Well, we've tried.
time,
We have tried. Maybe I'll ask this person here. Is there any chance of making an appointment with Diane?
You can leave your information. We can.
Okay, we've tried that route already. Haven't got a call back.
Yeah, I just answered the phone, serious. I'm sorry.
You know, what makes me so outraged about this, I mean, these people are so sleazy. They're taking people's money, and if they were a real charity, if they were a legitimate charity, they would, at the very least, give you an appointment. They should be completely transparent. They should be completely willing to say, oh, here's how we deliver, kits to veterans in hospitals, even though we've been banned by the veterans hospitals we supposedly deliver these kits to. Here's how we do it. And Chip, is standing there like this is the first he's ever heard of it, like he doesn't even know that he works for this sleazy organization.
It doesn't make sense. And Anderson, you're involved with charities that do good works, and what's the first thing they do? Please come with us. We're going to show you what we do.
They're eager for attention.
Exactly. They're dying for attention.
These guys are, to quote Mike Wallace from old 60 Minutes, they're running around like cockroaches, like scuttling from the cameras.
That's exactly right. And the problem is their target audience, the people who are sending in money, are mostly, I hate to say it, Anderson, they're not watching our show. They're elderly people. They're people who are soft sells through the mail, and they don't get the information that we're delivering right now to all of our viewers, that if you get something from Help Hospitalized Veterans in the mail, you should be very suspicious when they're asking you for money. And we can't tell that story enough.
And obviously, I mean, the name is so manipulative. Of course, you get something that says Help Hospitalized Veterans, you want to do whatever you can. Obviously, the state of California here agrees with this. The Veterans Administration agrees. Yet they continue to exist, take in donation. Is there nothing that can be done to shut them down?
Like I said, this is what can be done. People need to stop giving to this group. It's unfortunate, but the laws are extremely weak, and there is no push to make them any stronger. We did receive a statement from this charity's new chairman of the board, basically saying that they did know, by the way, about that most recent VA letter that bans them from the VA, and that the charity was trying to reinstate itself, get access to the hospitals, hoping for a more favorable outcome, and that the new chairman also blamed employees that are no longer there. They say they are fully focused on rebuilding the trust that was shaken. But they're not going to say that on camera, and they're not going to answer questions.
Yeah, how about one of these sleazy people actually come on camera and do an interview with you, with me, with us both together? I mean, rather than just give out statements which are, oh yeah, we're aware the VA has banned us. Well, yeah, I would hope they are. I'm sure they are aware. That's nothing new. It's just outrageous.
Yep. The invitation is open. The last thing I want to do is truck back to this desert in California and have to knock on their door because they won't answer our calls.
Well, let's hope Chip is watching, or whoever. All right, Drew, thanks very much.